he doesn't have like an extensive amateur background. He's kind of one of those guys who like came into boxing and just sort of happened into it. And then you have Daniel Dubois, who's like pedigreed from the time he was like 5 or 6, that they're going, this guy's going to be a future champion someday. Like, how much do you think that affects that fight outcome? So how do you think a fighter like Fabio Wardley, who does not have an amateur career, like literally no amateur fights, and then he explodes on the heavyweight division and goes 20-0, knocks out the number 2 heavyweight in the world, wins this interim title, and then goes into a fight with a guy like Daniel Dubois?
He went into a fight, and he had about, like, 4 different tools in his arsenal, and Dubois got, like, 25 tools in his bag. So like, Wardley's punches and fakes and everything was working early on, and he got those 2 knockdowns fairly early on. But then it just stopped working about Dubois. Once Dubois figured out what his arsenal was, from then on, it was just Dubois' fight, just picking him apart at will.
Coming up through amateurs, you've had fights where it's like you walk into a fight not knowing like what you were getting yourself into, and you had to figure it out like mid fight, right? Like, you know, pivot, change ideas. And I don't think he's had that experience yet. So I think everything's been sunshine and rainbows for this guy.
But it really seemed like Wardley, one of the biggest thing he was having to deal with was the distance he was, you know, used to leaning back and be able to avoid a punch was not the distance which he was able to lean back and avoid a punch anymore.
You got 2 6'5" guys with 78-inch reach. I mean, I don't think he's having to fight somebody who could reach him with a jab at that distance before.